I'm excited to see how he's going to fare against Charizard, though, man. I want to see, like, the clash of the Titans.
Dude, the clash of the fire-breathing Titans, dude.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see whose breath is hotter, right? Get one of these two characters a Colgate. All right, let's go ahead and get it, man. Game number 1 right there. Dan, the man, ready to face off against Foul right here. Home sweet home here for DanTheMan, too, man. This is canon.
No, a thing that actually is something really strong in Bowser's favor in this matchup against Squirtle specifically is if he wants to go for withdraw, Bowser can just use Fire Breath to beat that out. Like,
right.
It's not Ike Milk, because multi-hit moves can like knock him out of it. But right off the bat, you know, we see File just immediately DanTheMan racks up so much damage against File. Already putting on 96%. I feel like File's struggling to like just land a hit. And this is like the downside of Bowser, right? Is he's a big target. He is combo food.
That's right, man. And my man, DanTheMan.
I mean, Bowser's recovery. It's so abusable, and Dan is capitalizing on that.
That's right. You know, it's kind of hard not to, man. Like, even if you aren't comfortable off stage versus your opponent, I know the off stage gameplay for most players, it puts you in a fish out of water state. You know, it's not the most comfortable position to be in, whether you're receiving or you're giving out there. But when you're playing up against a character like Bowser or DK, I mean, literally, if you just jumped off stage and pressed the A button, you might be able to kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. It's a struggle bus.
Yeah.
Then we got some more forward airs and up tilt actions. You see File trying to throw out these hits, spacing out the forward airs and trying to prevent Dan from being able to, you know, hit him. But he's abusing the crap out of him with Squirtle, dude. He is just running around him. I don't know what he's going to have to do here.
It's a struggle, man. Oh, wow. And look at that, man. Using the Razor Leaf there to kind of back off. Oh, my God.
He's going for big power plays, and you know, Dan's just kind of reacting to it at this point.
He has to figure out a way to get in and stay in, man. Look for a grabber and really try to just expose Ivysaur, but he won't even get the opportunity. Man, we got the immediate switch over here to Charizard. So like we talked about, man, we're going to see who has the hotter breath. Gets the neutral get up, gets the throw.
Just tosses him off stage.
Nice, the empty hop right into the tilt. That was really smart there.
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a short hop back here. You saw him go for the spot dodge in place, but it's okay. He's got his off stage yet again. Gets the spike at that low of percent, ending this man. 3 stocks.
Wow.
Okay, you know, I know what I said about Bowser, right? I said I see potential in this character, right? But in this matchup specifically, to me, it came off that File was just trying to go for big plays instead of trying to play safe.
Yeah.
You know, you saw him kind of mashing out forward air a bunch, and Squirtle was just capitalizing. I was like, literally all Dan-the-Man had to do was just react.
And that's kind of the duality of Bowser, you know what I mean? Like, Bowser, when Bowser's in full control, like, that character can feel like it's on top of the world. Like, we've seen highlight videos out the woodwork just of that character. But what you really, and I don't even play Bowser, but what I feel like that you have to really take into consideration when you are playing this character is how you play when you're in a disadvantageous position. Like, when I think of Bowser, I only think back to Momocon that one year where, like, Benny was playing Rosalina and just holding jab at the ledge, and Lord Mix couldn't come back. It's like, that's the markings of a top-level Bowser. Like, how do you play when the matchup spread is just not in your favor? That's how you're able to determine the high-level Bowsers from the top levels, you know?
Well, the thing is, he could also just be like a counterpick character. Very similar to, you know, Nairo's Ganondorf is, if you notice that you can instill fear into your opponent, Bowser and Ganon, they thrive. They thrive off of fear. They want you to feel afraid. They want you to commit to something that's not safe, like a roll or a spot dodge, where they can just get a big read. They're big read players. So let's see if File can try to, you know, play some fear factor here and try to get something into DanTheMan, or if DanTheMan's just gonna run away with this, because right now it's not looking too promising. You see him going for upbeat out of shield, and Dan is just capitalizing every single time. Also, another thing to note is Dan's not committing to withdrawal at all. He knows Bowser has an option for it, so there's no reason for him to do it.
That's right.
Again, File kind of mashing those jabs out, hoping Dan was going to land right in front of him. Upbeat out of shield, just going to push him off stage again. Committing to the fire breath, you know, just try to like keep him off stage as long as possible.
Okay, using the water gun there to give himself a little bit of breathing space back onto the ledge of stage, but then does find an opening there with the short hop there. And see, now this is where things get a little bit scary versus Bowser. Like, it's really easy to feel like you can go for aerials out of shield, you know, and more times than not you kind of can, but when the Bowser's starting to read him, he's looking for that grab. Good stuff right there with the forward throw. Excuse me, not the forward throw, but the forward air right through the platform. Yeah,
honestly, it's going to be a fantastic job coming out from File. The forward air covers a lot of options on when he has a potential edge guard situation. This is the type of momentum that File needs. Try to bring this back. You see him trying to space at the forward air, committing to the double jump to avoid the potential swing coming out from Charizard. Uppy's really good at catching out spot dodges, which is Dan seems to be a fan of. So we're just going to keep capitalizing on it just to get some free damage. Dashing back and forth. And when Bowser runs across that stage, dog, he is shaking the stage. It is vibrating.
That's right. Okay,
Neutral air is a really good combo starter for Bowser.
No
Gets so much off of it.
No way.
He tried to push him off stage. You saw him. There was a little bit of a struggle there.
Okay, trying to alleviate. He was looking to reset the neutral here, man. Kind of backs off a little bit. Oh, okay, the forward air. Doesn't want to be stuck in place anymore. Finds the opening there for the back air.
I like that dash through. I like that dash through from Dan.
Yeah.
Again, throwing out his little bit of a fire, bro. The Battle of the Titans has commenced. Heavy versus heavy. I mean, Bowser is the heaviest character in the game. You know, I got Charizard tying at 6 with the Incineroar, man. Like, a little bit of bigger heavyweight here.
Yeah.
Trying to space out these forward airs again. I like it.
Okay.
Goes with the side B to mix them up. That's the thing. You can't hold shield against Bowser when expecting that forward air because he could just be conditioning you into going for the command grab. Instead, he has, like, not many characters have that ability to do that, you know? So when they do, you can't just be holding shield willy-nilly.
Oh. Okay, the nair right off the platform. And see, these platforms are so weird on this stage because, like, in certain cases, they feel like they can really help you. But then, like, when you're out of a jump and you're trying to land on that platform, like, I just feel like they just hurt you. Like, they give and then they take, man.
I mean, honestly, it's working out for him. This is a great stage for Bowser. Because of that, like, he can go for the side Bs on the edge of the stage, manage to catch the command grab on the ledge, manage to slam them right onto the platform. Here we go, catches him with the up tilt, he just takes him off. Nope. He's not coming back. Good night. File had so much momentum going into that, and this is the wake-up call that he needed. Brings it back, still shaking his head in potential game 3 situation, and every single time he got the command grab, like, except for the one in the middle of the stage, they were all on the edge, and there was the potential fear of getting, you know, suicided like he just did. The SD came out. And so we're going to go into game number 3. Counter pick in Dan's favor. If he wants to switch characters, Dan can, based on who File picks, as well as has an advantage based on the stage. Going to opt to go for Unova.
They have a lot of room to work with there too, and I think that's something that really kind of hurt Dan. You know, the fact that, you know, you gave Bowser so much room to really utilize that new footwork that he has is just seemed to really be a big thorn in Dan's side. But it looks like we're not getting a character switch here from either of these two players. We're going over to Unova. Okay, I didn't even know this stage was legal here. Yeah. Everything's different in every region, man.
It is.
I like Unova, though.
On this stage, there's actually Lilac Cruz as a starter.
Wow.
Yeah, they got Kalos, Unova, and Town and City as counter picks.
Oh! I thought he was actually going to go for Water Gun twice in a row.
You saw it. He was thinking about it.
Yeah, he went really high that time, but we're playing the floor is lava here.
And those neutral airs were exactly what you just said. It was preventing Dan from being able to go down onto the stage. The floor was indeed lava. It covered a lot of the platform as well with the neutral air. Like, there was really nowhere for Dan to feel safe except for going mid-air, which is exactly what File wanted him to go for.
Oh, my God. You have to watch your shield, all right? You can't just run up and shield versus Bowser. He's going to eat it up.
If that was down B, that would have been a broken shield.
Free. Okay, gets the falling up air, looking for the Vine Whip. No dice.
I do want to comment that File is doing these down airs, right? Could be conditioning Dan into holding shield so that eventually he catches him off guard with the down B instead. It could be a potential option in the future. We'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, you should get up off the ledge. Smart stuff not to roll. Well, a lot of times what Ivysaurs will do, like, they'll dash in and out at the ledge, force you to roll, and then they'll turn around forward smash because that hitbox is just, like, weird. Like, it catches you sometimes even from behind.
He goes hoping for a roll onto the stage. Instead, he just jumps onto the stage, connects the back air, does what Charizard does best, and gets the kill. As he's going to try to survive. Still has one additional jump compared to the other characters, but hey, just stay on the stage, connect the forward tilt, catch the ledge neutral get up, and bring this to 2 stocks apiece. This is a first to 2, so the one who wins game number 3 is going to win this set, dude. Best 3 of 5 does not start until top 48. Okay, Squirtle's moving.
All right, okay. Good stuff. Wants to make sure he gets back onto the platform. He understands that at the beginning of this game, you know, my man File, he really got a lot off of off of nair. So obviously he's now using more arrows to kind of get back onto the stage.
Okay. Again, up B's covering a lot of options too. You see him catching the ledge onto the stage, ledge roll.
Right. Oh, wow, look at the footwork.
And honestly, File's spamming spot dodge right now, so Dan might want to capitalize on that eventually. There it is again. Oh, that grab range. Can we talk about that? That was a get over here, man.
I mean, what more is there to be said? We know his grab range has been ridiculous for a while, man. Oh, okay, smart. That was really good. All right, so he knew that obviously if you hit Ivysaur to Vine Whip, there's a good chance that he has to, you know, switch over to Charizard. And so he just went out there and kind of showed himself, forced him to kind of burn Vine Whip early so he didn't get hit, and then forced it over to Charizard. But he didn't quite switch right away like how he thought he would.
Now Bowser's bringing it back. Gets caught by the back air. Potential forward air coming out from Charizard as well. Has him at 120%. Another back air again, being one of the heavyweights in the game. Can just easily up B mash through the flamethrower. He's now chilling. He's looking for the neutral. That's a great combo starter. Gets the grab instead into the up air. Confirmed damage. Oh, this is the fear I was talking about in game 1, dude.
Yeah, he's shook right now, man. Okay, the back air jumps right off the stage, looking to alleviate pressure, and then catches to get up attack off the ledge.
Bile has so much control. He's not going to jump off stage. He's trying to put that fear in him first, because eventually, this might be it. This might be the moment he goes for off stage. There he is. I told you, man. He went off there, got the forward air, connects the kill, and brings it back after getting 3 stocks game 1. Right. Bile winning that 2-1.
You can certainly see it on File's face. Like a couple points of times in that game, he was really, you could see he was getting kind of